Hello everyone, this is TheMrWiimaniac here, and welcome to the first preview of many over the course of the next few months of our second annual Maniacal Olympics. Today we're going to be talking about the events, and we'll be also discussing what we did last year and what we'll be doing this year that's similar, and I'll also be telling you guys how you can help for this year's Maniacal Olympics. Now, if you don't know what the Maniacal Olympics are, it's a variety of different PvP maps that me and my friends play, and whoever wins the most, whoever wins each one will get gold, silver, bronze. We have like a building thing that we also have, and it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. It's like when we all get to have just fun and not have any stress with it. I'm gonna have the most stress with it though, just because I'm organizing it. But it's a lot of fun, and I think you guys will really enjoy it. I want to make this year bigger and better than last year was by far. I do not want to fail at this. I want this one to be fantastic. So as you guys can see, I am right in front of last year's Maniacal Olympics logo. That might change this year. I don't know. I haven't really figured out the logo and stuff, but we'll see what happens. But first, let's move on to our first thing is events. Now the events, well, so far we have double the events that we had last year. And I only want to announce about 2 at a time, except for today's episode I will be revealing 4. So 4 of them will be the 4 of them will be released, and I know it's a lot, but it's a lot to take in, but it's fine. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Now why I want this to be so big, because I think it's something that I haven't seen before. I haven't seen people do a whole bunch of Minecraft events and win gold, silver, bronze, or brick, whatever we're going to decide on. But if I'm sure that if I take my idea and I had it with if there's some famous YouTubers that did it, people would get really into it. That's why I want to see if people can actually get into this. So, like I said, I'm gonna ask you guys to do something for me at the end of the video to help spread this word around and this event that will be happening this summer. So, I hope I can get something out of it. And anyways, I think I'm going to move on to our first event that we will be focusing on. So the first event that we're going to be focusing on is the survival games. Now survival games basically is a PvP map at which you get released from the spawn, you collect chests, and whenever you find the chest you'll use to PvP other people. Your goal is to be the last one standing at the end. No matter how you die. If you die via lava or die via a person, you're still out of the game no matter what. You just need to survive and not break any blocks. Just take things from chests and go with it. Now this year, it's been kind of tough choosing survival games maps because survival games 4 and 5 have been sucky. Has been terrible. To be honest with you, survival games 5 is pretty good. I'm sorry, Survival Games 4 is pretty good, but Survival Games 5 is by far bad, and it kind of sucks, but, we're just gonna have to get over it somehow. But, right now the map I'm looking at is called the Lost Island, and this map is pretty good. In fact, it's more organized than any other survival games that Variety has made. No offense to him, he was the man who first created survival games, but this, by far, is probably my favorite that I've ever played, because it is such a good map. I think it's really, really good, and I think that this is going to be a fun map to watch, as well as 2 others. I'm hoping Survival Game 6 comes out and it's good, and whatever the other one is, because we really want to find some survival games that are really good, because we've been kind of getting disappointments one after another since Survival Games 4 and 5 came out. Because, I don't know, Survival Games 4 was okay, but it was a little too much like Survival Games 2, and Survival Games 5 was just, for me it wasn't laggy, but a lot of people said it had a lot of lag because of redstone and just the floating snow, and it was just a mess. Really a disappointment, and I think Variety just needs to do a better job, which I'm sure he can. He is a very talented map builder, but I want to see some good maps come out of him, so that way we can use it for the Olympics. Alright, anyways, moving on to our next event, another one that I've already announced of before. Welcome to the Spleef Arena that we'll probably not use for the Maniacal Olympics. I haven't been coming across any good Spleef arenas lately, and I want to find a good one. But you guys probably know Spleef already, but if you don't, the goal for Spleef is to be in this little arena here, and basically break blocks from under people and have them fall and be the last one standing, literally. In basically when it comes to Spleef, when it comes to Spleef. So this has been around since like Classic, even Minecraft Classic. Like, think about that. That was like in 2000, early 2010 maybe, and look how much Minecraft has evolved since then. It's really insane. I'm sorry. I don't think it's 2010. It might be a little bit earlier than that. Maybe even a lot more. But it's been around for quite some time. It is a lot of fun. The Spleef Arena is a lot of fun, and we were kind of like thinking, like, should we do this? Should we not? But I really thought, like, what's an Olympics without Spleef? Like a Minecraft Olympics type thing. What is it without Spleef? I mean, who would not want to do some sort of Spleef event for the Olympics, quote unquote? So I really think that this was the right choice for us to bring back Spleef, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. We'll probably have a pre-built, a built Spleef by one of our competitors who are good at redstone / building, so we'll see what happens. Okay, so moving on to the two I haven't really gotten a chance to talk to you guys about yet, and this is not even half of them. This is only 4 out of 10 plus, depending on how many more maps we include in the Olympics as time goes by. So anyways, moving on. The map I'm going to show you guys now is one favorite of the man caves. It is called Cube Control. Cube Control, the basic goal of it is that you start off in these like right below these wool containers that spawn blocks of wool, and when you take these blocks of wool, you have to build across to all these different cubes and collect materials to go over to the other side. Right here, like the fireball stations, this is where you usually build across, but of course you can build across in some other way as well. Now, we have to come over here to the other side, and the goal is to break their bed and toss it out or get rid of it in any shape or form before they can sleep in it again, and then once the bed is broken, kill all of them before they get a chance to sleep. And that way they are permanently they're permanently dead, they can't come back, and that's how you win Cube Control. It is a fun map. I highly recommend it for anyone that is interested in like just regular bow PvP or just building around. It's kind of like, I don't know, I kind of associate it with Race for the Wool a little bit, especially since they have like wool pieces over there. But I think it's just such a fun map that anyone can do it, no matter what your Minecraft skills are. Anyone can play Cube Control, I think. It is not something that takes a lot of skill necessarily but it's also, it does involve skill, but it involves a lot less skill than any of like the Race for the Wool, like I said, or even survival games where you have to know like how to PvP. This one is it's pretty basic, and it's a lot of fun, and I love it, and so does a lot of other people. I don't care who you are, but if you don't like this map, you have to give some pretty good reasons, because it is a lot of fun. There's a similar map to this called Cluster Chunk, but by far this is much better because I feel like this is easier to get items than being in that chunk and like breaking items below you. Like, it's a lot more difficult. I think that involves a lot more skill than this, and it's just not as fun. So anyways, Cube Control, big thumbs up, and that will be part of our Maniacal Olympics this year. We have one more event to show you guys, and then we'll go on to talking about the past Maniacal Olympics and what to expect for this year. So anyways, moving on. Alright, get those sticks. Alright, this village has helped me out a lot. Now let me go continue traveling. What? Wait a minute. What the heck is that? What? Where am I? I think I know where I am. It is the Supercraft Bros Brawl stage village. Yeah, no special name for it. But welcome to Supercraft Bros Brawl, ladies and gentlemen. And this is going to be part of our Maniacal Olympics family. I am very excited to have this be a part of it because it's such a fun and, like, endless map, unless you break the redstone, which we've done many times. Averaging. But it has been so much fun playing this lately. We've been doing it a lot, but most of the time, Dark D9 has been kicking our asses with it. So, we kind of have stopped for a little bit. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun, though, because I'm gonna have, like, a tournament style, like when Seth Bling did his, like, official tournament thing for the map. We're gonna have it kind of like that, only we're not gonna have them be on separate servers or anything like that. We're gonna have it one match at a time on the server and stuff like that. And it's going to be a lot of fun. This map is basically, well, first of all, it's based off of the Super Smash Bros. Series from the N64, the GameCube, the Wii, and the 3DS, Wii U, which is, I don't know when that's going to be coming out. But this game has been such a staple in Nintendo. To bring it into Minecraft is a huge risk because it's either a hit or it's a miss. And this was a little bit of a mixture of both, because people like thought it was still a little bit sucky. Some of them thought it was really good, though. I think more people, though, thought it was a hit than a miss, that's for sure. And I think this is going to be a huge hit at the Supercraft Bros tournament, and I am looking forward to playing it. Now, we're going to move on to talking about what we have changed since last year, so stay tuned. I bet you guys remember this picture, for those of you who are still around from when we first did the Maniacal Olympics. But this is our newscaster station right here, where we did those countdowns to the Maniacal Olympics, this is kind of like similar to it, and we'll be bringing those back with some funny commentary and stuff. We have our Olympic logo that Ratu Doggy vandalized. There's also here a house that Paul built. We have houses all around here, and this is basically what it's gonna look like this year, with another world with a whole bunch of different athletes. It's gonna be kind of chaotic, but it's going to be a lot of fun. That is for sure. Now, the reason I have this up is that we're now going to go into the topic of what we did last year. Last year we had 5 events with only like 9 people participating. The 5 events included survival games, spleef, race for the wool, T3C parkour, and then there was pure race for the wool, which was, if you guys didn't know, pure race for the wool is generating a new world, and then just going around collecting all the dyes for the wool and dyeing the wool and making like a little bit of a monument, and whoever had the most dyes, whoever had completed all the dyes, wins. Jason, I believe, won that one. Now, this year, I can tell you right out of the way that we're dubbing pure race for the wool. There is no way we're doing that again. I didn't like it. I mean, it was an idea that someone had, I forget who, but it wasn't such a great event. So, we're going to be dubbing that this year. And as for T3C parkour, we're thinking about the parkour, but I don't know. I doubt we're going to be doing the T3C parkour necessarily, but we might do some sort of parkour. Race for the wool is, I'm not going to really reveal yet. We are thinking about it, but let's just put it this way. If we do it, I'm not going to announce what map we're doing, or if we're going to be doing it until, like, June. To be perfectly honest with you, I'm not going to be announcing that just about yet. Now, regarding our style last year we did it over a course of a weekend, all the Olympics, the whole Olympics. It was just like, I think was, I have to remember exactly what it was. I think, yeah, it was Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then over the course of the following week, I uploaded like every single day an event. Now, what's different about this year, though, is that we're probably gonna take a week or 2 to film, which means that my channel will be going inactive if you could think about that, think about it in that sort of sense. It is going to be a little bit tough to exactly organize it in such a short amount of time. We can't because I don't really want to wear everyone out, you know. I don't want to be like, okay, so you're gonna sit on your ass on the computer and you're gonna stay there for 3 years until we get these events done. Like, no, I don't want to do that to them, but we will have to kind of we will have to at least do a week, if not a little bit more, depending on how many events we do. So we have a lot of work on our hands in terms of organizing, and we'll see what happens from there. Now, last year there was also we also had these colored themes, and the difference this year with the colors is that we're probably gonna do them again, or my idea has been to maybe have each person represent a different video game. So like, let's say I do Kirby, Mudkip does Skyrim, Coco does, whatever Coco likes. I forget what Coco likes. That's just fantastic. But yeah, I think that would be a cool idea, just to change it up. Like, first year was colors, and this year would be video games. So, tell me what about the idea in the comments below. If you guys have any ideas for events that we should do, or any ideas for like themes for the Maniacal Olympics, let me know. Any ideas whatsoever, let me know. And that's how you guys could get involved. This is where we're going to go into how you guys can help. Now, basically, I want you guys to go crazy advertising this to other people. If you feel like this year, if you feel that I'm going to be able to deliver such a good Olympics, at least with a lot of people filming it, putting up on their channels, and then myself filming like backstage stuff as well, like us preparing for each event. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. I promise you guys that I will give you guys what you want in terms of how good these Olympics are. If you have any connections with people that are semi-famous on YouTube, you can go ahead and take it, but I doubt anyone would really want to take my idea. I mean, I don't want to sound like the selfish by asking you guys to go around to people and be like, oh, hey, you guys should totally check out this idea. But I do want people who feel like this particular event is going to rock. I want people to please go ahead and tell all your friends to come watch this summer, because it's going to be a lot of fun. Now, as I've said before, we are taking requests for people who want to join the Man Cave, not so much the Pyro Pandas, but mainly the Man Cave. But we just ask that you be 13 or older, and that you're able to take jokes, and that you're decent or great at Minecraft. That's all we ask, and we want you just to have fun in our group. So if you want to join us, please ask me in the comments below, or via message. Message would be a lot better. And that's pretty much it. I think I've pretty much taken care of what I wanted to say. I mean, for the next few months, it's really going to be just announcing any updates and announcing events. Like I said, we already have a lot of events. I only wanted to announce a few so I could get you guys like wondering, like, oh, I wonder what other events they're going to be doing, you know? Like, if you guys already seen us play a lot of these events that I have listed, but to have them be in like a scenario where it's, you know, whoever wins more gold and more gold and more gold, you know, it's going to be a lot of fun to see what people's reactions to I want to have your heart racing during the whole Olympics to see, like, oh, who's gonna win this event, who's gonna win this event. I really want to make this big and a lot of fun. So, anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this Olympic preview. I'm TheMrWiimaniac here for, yes, another episode of Olympic preview. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like, favorite if you really like it, and if you don't, please tell me why in the comments below. Any feedback is good feedback. Guys, I'm so pumped. I've been raping these guys' ears for quite some time because of this Olympics, because I'm so freaking excited. I don't care though. I will continue talking about it. And I want you guys to be excited for it too. It's going to be a lot of fun. And if you, like I said, if you want to get involved, send us an application if you want to be part of the Man Cave. Like I said, you have to be the requirements though. So that's it for now. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.